Rocky Mountains realize they exceed the dream of my childhood. It is magnificent and the air is life-giving. This quote by British naturalist and explorer Isabella Bird perfectly paints the picture the life the Rocky Mountains breathe into all who traverse its steep, snowy steps. On this occasion of the finale of the speeches, I would like to pay my respects to the very thing that allowed me to take this class today. The Rocky Mountains give me life, give me hope, and give me peace. The Rocky Mountains breathe life into me. I was struggling to see the simpler things in life, and I had lost sight of my goals and my aspirations. I was 16 and overwhelmed by the world, scared about what my future had in store for me. I had given up and teetered on the edge of despair. One wrong breath could have put me into a grave situation. That was until my dad invited me on a trip to the Rocky Mountains. As we climbed the stony and sturdy steps of the mountain, my ears began to pop and my breath became shallow. The thin air was to my lungs what water was to the parched man. I learned to control my breathing and let go of worrying thoughts that may fight for the very breath I was trying to conserve. With the controlled breathing, I was able to do things and interact with people that I was never able to do before, thanks to social anxiety. Upon interacting with my dad and the locals of the area, I realized that a life filled with connections, with love, and with cheer was a life worth living. We dined together and laughed together, and we traversed the mountains together as well. The Rocky Mountains had resuscitated me and brought the breath of life back. My father and I still talk about it to this day, and he was really excited when I was talking to him about the speech I was giving. The Rocky Mountains inspired hope within me. If you're down in the depths of despair, can you search for saving solace in the self? Where are you able to find comfort where comfort is lacking? The answer? The idea of the ideal self. The Rockies weather the harshest of storms, yet they enjoy the lightest of snows. Although they take the harshest of beatings, they enjoy the lightest of vitalizing breezes. Through all of this, they stand. They stand solid and unswayed, trusting in the very foundations that ground them to the earth. Upon realizing the fulfillingness of this philosophy, I realized one thing. What stops me from becoming the same? Just as the Rockies stay grounded and sound through the harshest of storms, I will stay standing no matter what happens in life. If not my body, then the idea. If not the idea, then the soul. Whatever happens in life, I will remain. The Rocky Mountains have shaken me and awoken me from a slumber that prevented me from hoping. I am now able to bask in the light of hope today. The Rocky Mountains instill peace within me. The mountains are the throat of the world and offer a peace offered by none other. The sounds surrounding you at that height are enhanced and vivid, untouched by man, and at its natural, fullest potential. The singing of songbirds and the breath of blowing wind brush against your ears as you close your eyes. Upon opening them, you are greeted by a sight of 1,000 miles and the light of a smiling sun. With the silence and singing of nature, I was able to meditate upon the words of Yahweh, my God who is, who was, and is to come. What better place than to learn and listen from the Creator than in the very thing that He created? A peace washed over me I had never experienced before. I was unable to express myself, but I didn't have to. I was already fully understood. Surely, this is what Moses, felt upon receiving the great commandments upon Mount Sinai. And there I was, atop the Rocky Mountains, connected with the famous prophet of ancient times. This was a true reminder of the consistency of human experience and emotion, an idea that provided me a sense of peace that I would be hard-pressed to find again. As we conclude, the feelings I experienced are revived. The Rocky Mountains breathed life into me, inspired hope within me, and instilled peace within me. It's not hard to imagine what life would have been like had I not gone on the trip. The suffocating, hopeless me would have succumbed to the tsunami of emotions and may not have been here to give this very speech today. A truly distressing thought. But now, I am blessed, and I know that heaven's gates will reveal a purified and glorified rocky range that will allow me to rest upon the mountains again when I am called home.